And finally today, the Loch Ness Monster is still running silent and deep, despite the best efforts of science to bring her to light. The biggest scientific search for Scotland's biggest tourist attraction ended yesterday with the score, Myth 1, Science 0. Sonar showed something in the murky lake, but whether it was monster or man-made, absolutely no one could tell, and Nessie certainly was not talking. Just think what would happen to the tourist industry there if Science won.
The myth lives and the tourist business is good.
Well, everybody knows that the Grinch stole Christmas, but what Bill and Mary Monday want to know is who stole their Easter. The Mondays run a candy store in San Jose, California, and somebody stole a 3-foot-high, 40-pound chocolate bunny rabbit from the window. Now, if you see someone with chocolatey smears, call them Mondays, there's a 5-pound bag of jelly beans reward. You can bet that President Reagan is out there looking right now.
In Arizona, a city mayor is accused of taking hardball politics up to a new level. Rex Bird of Quartzsite is facing charges. He hired a hitman to kill a political rival. Authorities say the 70-year-old had conspired to have a former mayor killed for $10,000. Authorities say an informant tipped them off to the plot. They staged a murder scene to make the mayor Bird think the hit had been actually carried out.
Well, what do we say to that? I don't...
What?
Okay, on to the NCAAs, I guess.
You're picking a hitman, yeah.
Hey, who said you can't take it with you when you go? One woman certainly has. Aurora Shook's final wish was to be buried with her red 1976 Cadillac convertible. Mrs. Shook is a native of Cuba. She died of cancer. She was 62 years old. A construction company dug the grave. It was 27 by 12 feet, and it accommodated her wishes to the T. The casket was then placed across the back of the car. The top was down.
An Arizona pilot on his first ever solo flight made a little mistake. He dialed in the radio code for a hijacking. NORAD scrambled 2 F-16s to intercept the single-engine Cessna near Phoenix. The Air National Guard fighters escorted the plane to the ground. The feds are deciding whether to discipline the pilot. It was just a mistake.
Well, in America, the hungry have their choice of fast food houses, and now the phenomena has spread to China, believe it or not, and people there are lining up not for egg rolls, but for hamburgers and rolls and for hot dogs and rolls. They're not holding the pickle or the lettuce either. They're going all out. And it appears that they actually like this stuff. The only problem is the trouble with the forks and the knives. They're not used to that. But give them some time and they'll do it like the Americans. They'll just pick it up with their hands. By the time President Reagan gets to China, it's likely even the Chinese will be asking him, where's the beef?
Well, still looking for a New Year's resolution? Well, then you better want to consider giving up some of 2010's most overused buzzwords and phrases. Michigan's Lake Superior State University is out with its annual list of banished terms. There are some funny ones on here, but topping the list is the word viral. Runner-ups include epic and fail, which are often used together, Google and Facebook when used as verbs, and the Sarah Palin-inspired refudiate and Mama Grizzlies. The school chooses words that are overused, misused, and cliched.
Well, breakdancing in St. Paul, Minnesota. How about some whistling? Lauren Bacall once said, just put your lips together and blow. Well, whistlers from across the nation puckered up at a contest in Oakland, California over the weekend. And they weren't just whistling Dixie, let me tell you. How about an opera style? We'll be right back.